Ah, you already know the vibe, pirate gang or no gang. Rich sailing. Alright, so let me just get straight into it. You feel me? Yes or no? The red jokers no. The black jokers yes. Should you go ahead and sell this item that you've been holding on to? Should you sell this item that you've been holding on to today? Oh yes, yes. You should you should. I don't know. You should. Said yeah. It just flopped out too. So shoot, let's get it more into it. Let's get more into it. What are the benefits of selling this today? Mm. Page of Cups in reverse. Um, you'll be able to not have to split in between whether or not you have to present like a show for someone. You know, kind of that energy of like when you're in your own energy, you don't have to put on that like white collar face for someone. You know, because you're interacting with like the social fucking medias of gamers and shit like that. When you're by yourself, you don't have to put on no type of face. It's kind of like in between like videos and like lives. Like while you're live, like when you're live in person, live in effect, you have this like perfectionist kind of mindset to you that you don't want to screw up or go out of boundaries, something like that. And you need to practice more videography or something like that instead of live events. Something about live events with the Knight of Swords here. Um, traveling away from somewhere, or traveling away from somewhere that you don't want people to see you in real time, like in the moment of you being there. Like if they can see like a product or something that you created while you're in this like cave, then yeah, that's acceptable. But they can't be able to be there first person with you while you're at this cave. With the four wands in reverse, yeah, something needs to be hidden, or something isn't supposed to be in real time, or you're gonna readjust something, or you're gonna change something. Something's gonna be maneuvered because you're not in the space right now where that you can show something in the moment while it's being created. You're creating something that's going to be like maneuvered elsewhere. While you're in this dungeon, people they can't be at this live event of you creating this masterpiece. They can't have that supervision. They can't have that experience. That's breaking the legacy. Nine of Swords. So this may break your heart a little bit due to maybe just so much that you've invested in, but you don't have to worry. I feel like you don't have to worry because you're gonna grow from this. You're gonna gain back what you lost. You're gonna gain back what you lost. And I'm also picking up like poor investments. Poor investments with the Four of Cups in reverse. Strength card here. So yeah, you're finding your strength due to restless nights of just working with products that don't work, or dealing with things that just aren't long term, longevity. They don't have you know they don't have that health over time. Four Cups in reverse. So yeah, you're gonna have to let go of something that you thought that was a blessing. in order to make room for the actual real blessing, the bigger blessing. Justice. Yeah. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you have to sell something or you have to give something away. Or if anything, just see how much you can get for it. With the Lovers in reverse, you don't have to sell it immediately. Just see how much you can get for it. The Ten of Cups right here. Yeah, you're gonna be receiving a lot of happiness soon, regardless. Even if you don't sell it, if you don't end up selling it, but I feel as though that you're going to end up selling it, and you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be sweet, you're gonna be satisfied with the price that you get from it after you sell it. You're gonna be satisfied. With the Lovers in reverse though, but it is kind of like a breakup because you spent your money on it and you wasn't able to keep it, or it's kind of like a double investment because when you buy it and you sell it for less, then you gotta buy the new one again. When you could have just bought the right choice the first time. Is the energy I'm picking up on. Two of Swords, Six of Swords. Yeah. But you don't know until you find out type energy. You gotta keep on trying. Over time, you get to learn, what works and what don't work. But yeah. I'm picking up like nail polish also too, or like alcohol. But I feel like this something today is going to be a good checkup, or you're going to be able to check something that's going to be real good, or you're going to get a good answer or something like that. With the Three of Wands, yeah, because you're getting accustomed to this new future of yours, better choices, you thought something else was going to be a better choice, but in all actuality, it wasn't the best choice due to what you've gotten in return, to the chances of you getting the good one out of it. There's a better route to go. There's a better route to go. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. And it's also going to teach you, discipline in a way. I'm picking up like a bill. It's going to add another bill, or it's going to add a bill. Like only one bill in that category of bills that you're going to have to be responsible for. So that investment will put you more in a disciplinary kind of energy when it comes down to work. But then again, it's more so like, well, if I have to continue paying for it, why would I use that investment and not get more money out of it? More than what I'm paying for it. Maybe weekly or monthly, or daily. When what you already have now, you aren't paying for it on a daily, frequent basis. The only thing you can do with that right now is gain income from it. You're not losing income at all. So technically, saving it would be a better choice now. With the Four of Cups here in reverse. Now looking at it from this perspective. Like selling it, you may have thought it was a blessing, even though you can maneuver to invest into something else and then save the money later for something else instead of what you were going to spend later, you know, and just spend that responsibilistical spending now. So yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so okay. Either way it goes, you're gonna have the money for it. So you can either have shoot, you can have, the money for it and, handle your responsibilities later while still keeping this. Because if you sell this, you lose an investment of money, technically. But if you keep it, the only thing you can do with it is gain money if you use it, right? But what are the costs of using it? It may add, but not necessarily. Actually, yeah, not to the degree you're not really making that much more money utilizing it. So selling it would be the best option. Yeah, cashing this in, just cashing it in and just saving, you know, the majority of what you got in return. Like say, if you could save half of it and spend the other half and use that half for this future investment, that'd be better, you know, because then you'll be able to save the money later and just be able to spend that money now, you know. But throughout the weeks until that other money comes in, what's the point of spending it now just to not spend no money for a couple weeks when you could save that and potentially make more money off that first investment, if you utilize it. Because technically you can make more money, you know, utilizing it. It's an infinite amount of money. So what would be smarter is saving it until, the last day. And then selling that and then getting a replacement, right? But getting the replacement that that was the better choice to begin with because that original investment is kind of a half investment. It doesn't give you the full investment of money that you could be made, that you could be making. It gives you only about half. So if it's only giving you half about the money that you could be making, would you rather be making half of the money until the last day until you can replace it to make full money forever, or should you just sell it now? Just not even worry about that half money shit and only stay with the full money shit. Stack that up, and then when the new money come in, replace the old investment with the new investment, where that it'll be the full coverage of money that you'll be able to receive instead of half. You know, or you could just do a half, half, half until you upgrade to a full. So 4 of Wands again, another 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands was out in reverse before. Now it's upright. So something's coming together, or you're getting your mindset kind of clear. It's kind of just really up. So what do you want to do? You know, like what do you really want to do? Because what you're doing on there is the same thing you're doing on here, but you're making more money on here, but you have more possibilities to make money there, but not necessarily. So technically freeing up that space, freeing up that room until you make this new investment would kind of be a better choice. To be honest, because you're making more money in one area rather than that other area with the 9 of Wands in reverse. I'm getting like holding on to something. I feel like you shouldn't be holding on to something. Now, spirit is telling you not to hold on to something. Damn. Damn. The High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so not being able to trust yourself. With the Seven of Wands here also too, feeling as though you're overworking yourself or overexerting yourself or doing too much of one thing. With the King of Pentacles, I'm getting like maybe working out. You're working out a little bit too often, or maybe you're not working out enough. Maybe you're not working out enough. So let me see. Ice. Freezing something. Stopping something. Stopping dreams. Stopping false dreams. Or people were just having fun within your dreams because yeah, I feel like maybe this was a bad investment, to be honest. Yeah, with the woods here, it kind of left you out in the woods. It didn't really bring you back home. It just was a kind of like a travel away, get away kind of investment, where that you can get away from your home whenever you wanted to. Children of the night, but it's not really good to just take flights when you're not living comfortably, or you're not in like a first class or a super high class, jet or plane. At that point, if you want to escape from home, you feel me? With the children of the night, genius at nighttime, you know, you're doing your works, you're doing your spiritual works, you're doing your live action works there. You're not doing your live action works in the woods. You're doing it in this castle at nighttime. You're doing your masterpiece plans and things of that sort. So I don't feel as though it's a good idea to deny this opportunity. Dance, especially when it comes down to dancing with the devil. That dancing with the devil energy, like yeah, you can overcome and overachieve and stuff like that, but or maybe you may come across a possibility, but the mask, trickster, face. It's kind of just up to you. Like, do you want to have that possibility open, where that you could receive blessings, or do you want to not just titty tat and play around, with this celestial energy, or this if ands or buts, this coulda, shoulda, woulda, you know. If I would have did this, I would have did that. It brings confusion, fertility. You know, you'd rather just stick with something that's actually going to be birthed in the righteous way, or it's going to grow in a specific way of how you want it to be, right? Not dealing with something that's iffy. It's iffy. So why even bring that iffy, confusionary energy into your energy, right? Especially if you're making less money with doing that versus something that brings you complete, clarity. You make more money doing it, and you know the secondary thing, you could do it the right way with trading in and reinvesting, later, you know. But then again, if you don't feel like investing again and just saving, that would also play a role with how long you can go without doing something. Because if you trade this now, right, later you won't have to pay for something. But then again, if you do pay for the thing that's going to replace the first thing that you sell, you're going to have to pay that monthly, right? Now, let's say you don't make that money monthly, right? Instead, you stick with, but then again, though, you will have a better chance with making more money, right? Because you can make money longer versus than making money half the time. But you can still not have to pay monthly for the half amount of time of money that you could be making, right? So technically, is it better to make half of the money free of, monthly charges with making the same base pay rate, but just half the time, half the hours? So it's really not the same price. Instead of a $400 check, I ain't gonna say. Instead of a $1,000 check, instead of making $1,000, you make it 500. But with the $1,000 check, you gotta make but you gotta spend $100 a month. So you're really just making $900. So is that extra $400 like worth it? Because say if you just want to make $1,000, or say if you just want to make $500 one day, and you don't want to make another $500 the next couple of days, you have more freedom doing that with this half uh, amount of time that you could be making the money, right? With this half amount of hours. But if you want to be consistent every single day type energy, then making the $1,000 and making only $900 out of that $1,000 because you got to pay 100 for making more money for working more hours. That's extra $400. So is it better to make extra money sooner, or is it better to just make stable money for the original plan? Are you in need of money sooner? Love. Hmm. You're in need of whichever one you choose to love first. Uh, Faster money sooner, or long term stability. Regardless. So that's gonna be up to you.